Hello again and welcome back, hopefully. Right, this is the Ducati Streetfighter's handbook. You get one with every new bike, doesn't matter what make or model. You always get one of these things because it's got lots of information that you could need, little tidbits that, let's face it, nobody bothers to read until all of a sudden they might need something. You can look online, but you expect this book to be gospel. It's silly things like tire pressures and whatever. You just want to make sure it's just right, so you check the book. Well, this is the book, and this is a waste bin. Basically, there's a few tidbits I've been checking up on, which didn't ring true in the book. First thing was tire pressures. According to the book, it's 2.5 bar front and rear. I've never ever had a bike that's had the same tire pressures in the front as in the back. So anyway, I did a bit of cross-referencing, looked online, what have you, and apparently it's 32 psi in the front and 36 psi in the rear, and that's what I'm going with. I checked the pressures from new, and that's what they were set at anyway, so that's what I'm sticking to. Everybody seems to agree that that's the right way to go anyway. Another thing, suspension settings. If you've got full setup on your suspension, you should set it up. Basically, it can transform what a bike is for you. So have a tweak. If you've got it and you haven't done it, have a tweak. Honestly, it'll transform the bike. Anyway, according to the book, compression and rebound on this bike are clicks. Well, they're not. They're actually just clear turns. So that's another thing that made us dubious. And then finally, last ride, the fuel light came on. So I thought I'd better check up and see just how much time I've got once the fuel light comes on. Now, according to the book, you hit reserve with 1 gallon in the tank. Well, there's no reserve switch on bikes anymore, not like the olden days. So you would assume the reserve, once you hit it, brings the light on. Elsewhere in the book, it says the light comes on with half a gallon left in the tank. So, which is it? I haven't got a clue. So basically, that's completely knocked all my confidence with the book. Now, I'm assuming the handbook was actually written and produced with the first Streetfighter 848, which I believe was 2012. This is a 2015. So I'm guessing basically they just used the same book from the 2012, and since that bike, these new bikes have had a few tweaks and a few changes which haven't been reflected in the book because they're still using the same book from the first one. That's what I'm surmising. I could be completely wrong, but basically all my confidence is knocked with that book. So I was going to buy a workshop manual if one is available, but if it's produced by the same people, is it going to have the same kind of mistakes? I don't know. If you know, if you've had the same experiences, if you have a workshop manual, please drop it in the comments, let us know. Obviously, I'd like to do small adjustments on the bike. I don't want to do anything major, I don't want to crack the engine up or anything, but the daft little things that everybody does, I like to get into that. So I would imagine workshop manual is the best way to go. But if you know, let us know in the comments, that would be great. Anyway, hope this was informative, hope you enjoyed it, hope you'll be back for the next one.